Do you think LeBron is a victim of his circumstances? Because like you just said, the league has changed, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people accuse LeBron of not having killer instinct, right? But when I look at youngsters who only have, like me personally, Shabazz, I wish Shabazz was here, what I was about to say. Wish he was here. He had a TNT shirt, jacket on. But to me, and I know you could debate me, I know there's plenty of people who could debate me what I'm about to say right now.
Sure.
Me, I think Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer of all time.
Okay.
Right? Because I've seen
clearly the best defensive boxer of all time. Without
okay,
without question.
I agree to both, but I've seen all of his fights.
Right. So have I.
I missed some of. I missed all of Ali's. I came a little later.
Right.
I missed even some of Tyson's fights.
Okay.
But I see all of Floyd Mayweather. Ironically, the only fights I didn't see is his exhibitions. I can't stand it. I love him. I love him too much for his legacy on the line.
Right.
But is LeBron a victim of his circumstances? Meaning, could you think LeBron could have survived in the Kobe Jordan era?
Survive, yes. Prosper, I'm not so sure. Allow me to explain.
I would like to.
Allow me to explain.
I would like to.
And before I answer that question, let me say this. Let's not forget Sugar Ray Leonard.
That's right.
Let's not forget Wilfredo Benitez. Mm-hmm. He's a bad brother. Mm-hmm. Let's not forget Salvador Sanchez, who died in a plane crash.
Not forget Hector Camacho.
No, we can forget him. we can forget. Now, he wasn't on that level. Okay, Hector Camacho was nice, but he wasn't on that level, okay? I'm giving you dudes that was on that level. Okay. I would say Aaron Pryor, but he took too many punches. He'd just take you out.
Is it Aaron Pryor the one that had the gloves?
I don't think so, but I know that when he beat Alexis Aguero, they would talk about, give him the stuff. Yeah. I don't know what the hell the stuff was. Right? I don't know what the hell the stuff was.
I remember that.
But let me tell you why I answered the LeBron James question that way, because it's a great question that you asked.
Right.
And everybody needs to understand this. Just like I talked about moments, you got to talk about competition. Mm-hmm. So when we talking about competition, right, then it has to be something along the lines of what would have happened had you gone against those people. Mm-hmm. Feel me? When LeBron was struggling to develop the killer instinct that ultimately was in him, and he was able to conquer to ultimately beat a young OKC team after he had beaten Boston to get, to the finals and all this other stuff, right? Indiana actually too. What I'm saying to you is that while you were learning how to win, would Jordan have ever let you learn? See, here's what you have to understand. Michael Jordan is 6-0 in NBA Finals Series. MVP of every single NBA Finals Series.
That he won.
Incredible.
Who never allowed the series to get to Game 7. Not one time. Not one time. And so when you say to me, LeBron playing in that Jordan era, a threat to MJ, then what we have to ask ourselves is, how would MJ have responded to a perceived threat? You don't get to dismiss that. You got to absorb that. You got to absorb, they saying, your ass can take me out. There are people saying that to Michael Jordan. How would he have responded? And I'm telling you, I believe, because of what I saw from LeBron in the fourth quarters of that series against the Dallas Mavericks,
right,
that Michael Jordan would have never allowed him to find out what it was to win.
That's ill.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
That's the difference. And so when people talk to me, yeah, LeBron's an ultra talent. And LeBron and MJ was a 6'9", 260. But my retort is, well, LeBron is 6'9", 260 and still lost 6 NBA Finals. He did lose 6. He been to 10, but he lost 6. You have Boston in in his way when he was younger, MJ. You had Detroit in his way when he got older. LeBron had Indiana with Paul George and Rick Smits. You know, it's shit like that. I'm not even saying Rick Smith, but Paul George and the crew.
Right.
I'm sorry, Roy Hibbert. That's right, Roy Hibbert.
Right.
Okay, and I like Roy, but I'm saying is you had that kind of stuff. You ain't have Boston with Bird, McHale, Parrish, Ainge, and you ain't have Isaiah, Dumas, Vinny the Microwave coming off the bench, Sally, Lambert. I mean, what? What? You ain't had that.
They got me mad.
You ain't had that. You had Indiana early,
Right.
Toronto late with DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry. Much respect to both. Much respect to both. But that's what you had. You didn't have those obstacles. That is how I look at it. And that is why LeBron James will never be my GOAT.
Right.
Ever. It will always be Michael Jordan over him. But mad respect to him. He's on the Mount Rushmore of basketball. Incredible role model in this day and age, social media and beyond. He's incredible. He just ain't MJ.
Is it possible, and I know this is going to sound like a cliche type of question, is it possible that Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron is all some of the greatest of all time?
Sure.
But when you compare it to each other, then it's optional.
And that's why I get pissed.
Okay.
Because of the sensitivity. Like I've said to LeBron teams, the Rich Paul, the Maverick Carters of the world, and others. I remember I said to Rich Paul, you act like it's an insult to call him the second greatest player of all time. Rich Paul said, it is an insult. I said, I can't talk to you. Can't talk to you.
Right.
It's a, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to you. I'm not wasting my time with that.
Above Kobe, which was very surprising.
But the reason why is because LeBron played the difference. See, Kobe is number 2 to MJ, playing the identical position with the identical style. And so my point is, I'm looking at LeBron and thinking about the point forward that you are. You know, a Magic Johnson type who can still put up 27 a night in your career, rebounds, assists, playmaking ability, scoring ability, and at one time was an elite defender for at least 1 year. And so when I'm looking at all of those things, that is what I put over Kobe, because he facilitated winning to a greater to an even greater degree individually as Kobe did in terms of making your teammates better. Kobe was just an assassin. Right. And so as a result, he emulated Michael, and he was the closest to Michael in that regard, but he was still number 2 at the same position. I'm going to give LeBron respect.
What? Fuck?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither. Keep it going.
I have no idea.
That's
all right.
That's Kobe or somebody. It's Kobe Bryant. Kobe like Stephen A. Smith. Get it together.
Right.
Oh no, it's the TV. It's the TV. But go ahead.
As long as it wasn't hit me, that's all. So anyway, it was like, that's the only difference. That's the that's the nugget that I'm picking apart. That's it.